Hi, hello, and welcome to my first YouTube video. I'm so nervous, but so excited at the same time. And you might ask, who the hell are you? Like, who is this girl? And this is my first YouTube video, and in this video, you will get to know me. And yeah, I'm so excited to, I don't know, just tell you guys something about me. Yeah, and now you might also ask, what method would you use? Like, what questions will you answer, or what will you do? And for that, I have 50 questions, and you will be like, oh my god, 50 questions, aren't those a little bit too much? And I'm like, no. But because I thought 50 is such a good number, so I have the questions here in some categories. Yeah, I don't know. So basically, like groups, right? Because I asked ChatGPT to give me those 50 questions. And so I thought maybe I can just use a randomizer, or basically pick random questions and then answer them. And first I wanted to use an app on my iPad, but then I thought what would be more awesome and cool, and that would be a bowl of 50 little papers with numbers on them, and I will just randomly pick a paper and then find a question and then answer it. So I have a paper here and I will just cross the numbers out. Yeah, so I think that's all for the explaining of the video, and now let's get to the main part of the video. Let's answer some questions. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So I was editing the video and I understood that the part where I tell you something about myself is like really bad, and I'm going to refilm it so that you can get to know me better. Hey, my name is Nina, or you can also call me the Drawing Sprout. I love art, listening to music, watching Netflix and YouTube, writing, reading, planning and organizing, and also content creating. In the future, I want to be a full-time content creator and an artist and create comics or write books. Um, and yeah, we'll be posting my journey on social media platforms. Right now, I only have YouTube and Instagram, but I plan on starting TikTok and Pinterest in the future as well. And I already have an Instagram account where you can sure follow me if you want. Now that you know something about me, let's get into the questions. So, oh my god. The first question, number 42. Okay. Do you ever feel like being creative is exhausting and freeing at the same time? Why? Oh god. You know what group this is? Deep but relatable. Like, god. The first question, it's already, oh my god. Okay. Yeah, it is actually. Art is kind of like, it's hard. Like, sometimes you don't have motivation to do that, or inspiration, or just the, I don't know, just emotions, because sometimes it's really like mood swings all the time. You might be, oh my god, that's my favorite drawing, and then after like 10 minutes it could turn into your worst drawing ever, and you'd be like, oh my god, what have I done? Yeah, so I think art, or just creating something and being creative, is exhausting but also freeing at the same time. It's like, it's just beautiful sometimes. And I mean, I wouldn't be creating if I wouldn't enjoy it. So if I still create after so many years, I would say, um, it is beautiful and I do enjoy it, but sometimes it is hard. So yeah, first question out. Okay, now 6. What's the weirdest thing you've ever drawn? Oh my god, why did I think I would get that? Okay, weirdest thing I've ever drawn. Mm, oh my god, I don't know like what this means by like weirdest thing. But probably like there is this one doodle that I have, and it's actually like my most of my favorite doodles ever. Like this is my character. I created it while I was at school, and my friend um, tells me like I have this character for like a year now, right? And she always tells me that this character is crazy. She doesn't like it, she hates it, and now I will show you this character real quick. Okay, it's my in my first sketchbook. I forgot. Here, Cat June 2024. Wait, there it is. It is literally one of the weirdest characters I've ever drawn, because like that was really so random. Like I just came up with this cat with the eyes and the different looking in different directions, and I don't know, but my friend really hates it. Probably because I've drawn it like the whole May and June of 2024, like really so many times that one time she took one of my sticky notes with this cat drawn on it, and she buried like, and put it in the ground of our schoolyard. Yeah. Okay, but now let's go to the next question, and I forgot to cross some questions out. Question 49. Okay, unexpected fun. The group. If your art had a soundtrack, what genre, genre, genre would it be? Okay, my art. I wouldn't be able to answer that actually, because if I would take like my current art style that I have for a year now, which is the longest time I had an art style for, um, I would say I don't know, because sometimes I draw something more unexpected, more scary, more creepy, I don't know, more emotional and stuff. And sometimes I draw something really cute and really funny and really pretty, like, yeah. Oh my god, that was pretty hard to answer actually. I don't know. 13. Okay, 13. Let's go. 13. What's a random talent you have that no one expects? Okay, I have this talent or like this thing, and I know that some people also can do that, but I I don't know, I can do that for some years actually. And my classmate told me once, like a few months ago, he told me, I mean, he saw this talent I have, and he was like, "You can do that?" And I'm like, "Yeah." because I thought it was pretty normal. Yeah, but for him it was really impressing, and now I can show you this. It is actually, I can write something and pretty readable if I look at you, for example. Like I will be looking in the camera and writing something. For example, this is my first YouTube video. And you could see I didn't look at the paper. And that is pretty impressive to me as well. I didn't know it would be so pretty. But yeah, that's my talent that no one would expect. I mean, because I think that's not so often that people talk about this talent. Yeah, and I just learned it, or like not even learned it, I just started doing that in school. For example, when the teacher was writing something really fast and I had to write it as well and like take notes or something. And yeah, that's just when I learned how to look somewhere and write it, for example. And yeah, I don't know, just learned that. I think it's actually pretty cool. Number 28. If your life was a comic, what would it be called? I will say that maybe sound a little bit like cliche or I don't know, but I would say live the life you've always wanted. And that is because, I mean, I tried doing so many different things. For example, starting YouTube, or I don't know, creating content for Instagram and now for YouTube as well. My dream job is actually creating comics, and that's why there is this question. So basically creating comics, creating like writing books. I started writing a book like 2 years ago or something, but I have not finished. I actually stopped writing it, but still, I wanted to make a small business once, or even not once, a few times actually. So I would think the name of this comic would be Live the Life You've Always Wanted. Yeah, because you can do that actually. You might say, like, if you really want something and if you work on it, then you can get it. And if it's like this perfect life you want, then you can do that actually, and you can get this life that you wanted. The group of this question is actually silly / would you rather. And my answer is so deep, like, God. 26. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck? Horse-sized duck. Okay, so a big duck. Or 100 duck-sized horses? Okay, I would say, oh my God. One horse-sized duck. Because, you know why? Fight. Why would I fight them? I love ducks. My baby. Why would I fight them? No. But 100 duck-sized horses, they would always like with their what does it mean? Bite me with those teeth. And they're so, I mean, okay, they're small, but they are still pretty fast because they are like horses. So if I try to run away from 100 duck-sized horses, that would be my end. I will say it to you guys. Question number 50. Wow. What's a belief or mindset you've outgrown as an artist? Outgrown. Oh, as an artist, I have one. That's this mindset. Um, so many people have told me I have this talent and in art, and I mean, I wouldn't call it talent because this. I mean, um, that's something I've learned. I've learned it for almost 6 years now, I think, 5 or 6 years. So basically, that's not a talent. That's something I've learned, and I've also been told, like, yeah, you artists always tell your art was so bad at the beginning, but it was like perfect, blah blah. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. If I would compare, first, I'm comparing myself to myself. That's okay. And if I'm comparing myself now with my art now and the past me, like me from the past with my art from the past, of course my art now would be better. What do you expect? I would draw like this masterpiece as I just started? No, of course not. That's like, yeah. And the mindset I've outgrown is this thing, just calling it a talent, because I've learned this. I didn't just get it from, I don't know, the sky, just it fell down and I was like, oh my god, I'm starting to draw right now and I'm like this super cool artist. No, I was just doing it and I didn't know if it will become something amazing like it is right now. I was just thinking about nothing. I was just trying out stuff and yeah. So that is 5 years of um 5 to 6 years of learning and not just a talent that I have. So yeah, that's this mindset that I have. 35. What's one goal you're working on right now? Starting YouTube and not letting it down. Like, just, I mean, like, working on it and, yeah, so that's probably one goal. I mean, the second one is also probably like just in school. Um, and my goal is now just to, yeah, just to raise my hand in school and be confident with it. But if like that's like the school goal, and if like just my personal projects goals, that would be just, yeah, working on YouTube, starting YouTube. So yeah. Okay, that was question 35. Oh my god. Question 8. What you got? Digital or traditional art? What's your favorite and why? I don't have a favorite. I love drawing. I love drawing on my iPad. I love using Procreate or Clip Studio Paint. I mean, I don't use it now, but still, I have used it like half a year ago. Yeah, so that's that. But traditional art is also so nice, and I have so many supplies that I use. Yeah, so I don't have a favorite. I love both equally, traditional and digital art, and yeah, I don't have a reason for that. I just love it. Okay. Now Question number 44. Okay, 44. Do you feel like your art reflects who you are or who you want to be? I think so. Like my drawings, sure. But in the drawings, you don't really get to like see me or my, like, yeah, you get to see my art style, which is the part of my personality now. If, for example, we would take some of my stories or my comics ideas, then yeah, sure, some characters really really are who I want to be or who I am. Um, and I think I'm doing that just because I want to add like myself even more in the story. And just, for example, I like something, and I plan on like, I don't know, looking like this character or being like this character, and maybe having like a part of their personality. So I added to the character just so that I feel good, and I'd be like, yeah, I want to become that person or that character when I grow up or in like a few years or something. So yeah, I think, do you feel like your art reflects who you are? Yes, it does. Question number 45. Why is it always these 40s? If you could live in any fictional world, where would you move and why? So I have a few options actually. One is a Jurassic World, like Chaos Theory, and I forgot the name of it. I will just show it like while editing, okay? So yeah, that, because I think, of course, it was really, by the way, spoilers if you haven't watched that. I mean, not really, but maybe. So like just the characters being there on the island with all the dinosaurs, that's really dangerous, and I get that. But how they weren't friends, they were just six kids who weren't related in any way, became such a cool friend group afterwards. It's just amazing, and I love watching that story happen, like how they get more closer and how they become friends. So I think I like I would like to be in that fictional world. But another option would be the TV show Friends. That's literally one of my favorite TV shows, and it's just because it's like New York. It's just drama, but not so much drama. It's not so much dangerous like Jurassic World. Yeah. So yeah, if two options, Jurassic World or the TV show Friends. Yeah. Okay. Question number 37. What message do you hope people get from your content? So, I'm a big fan of the Cerniolo triplets, and I love their content and just them. And they are my favorite YouTubers, and I think because of how each of them showed me something, like, for example, gave me confidence or just inspiration, that I think my message would just also be like confidence, on like, if you want to become a YouTuber, you can. You just have to start. So that's confidence. Or um, creating a comic, just like creating or starting a personal project, something that's really big. If you think about that, then you'd be like, no, I want to start. That's so hard to do that. Blah blah blah. You wanted to create something. You wanted to start this project, so do that. That's okay. So, what I wanted to say is that sometimes it's okay when projects don't make it to the point where you're ready to tell it to the world. Basically, sometimes you write a book, but it won't get published, or you'll edit a video for hours and you won't post it. And basically, sometimes some ideas are meant to stay ideas and never be told to the world. Um, and that's okay because you decided not to do that. See, like from my personal experience, I had so many ideas that now I probably won't even like start again or just continue on working on. And that's fine because I have other projects that I'm working on right now, and they are so much better than the ones that I quit. And like that's more of like how we also talked before, how I answered on this question with like the name of a comic, like comic of your life. What would the name be like? Um, live the life you've always wanted. So basically, live the life you've always wanted. You can do that. You can start a project. You can start YouTube, you can start Instagram, you can get those good grades, you can be good at become good at your work or something. Like you can do all that. And you can get the life you've always wanted. So that would be a message I hope people get from my content after watching my videos, where I will be showing different and talking about different stuff, and so you could see my personality and my goals and my projects and all of that stuff. Question number 4. Okay, what kind of stories do you want to tell through your comics or through comics? Okay, what stories? Probably romance, just like love stories. Also, fantasy of some kind. Adventure, probably. I want to show, like, really, I don't have like this genre or something. I would just love to create as many different stories. So, I would say I don't have like what, like, kind of stories, just like all different genres. 14. What's one small thing that instantly makes your day better? One small thing. Getting a comment on my art. It was like a few days ago, and a person commented on my artwork and wrote like, your art style is so cute. And I thought about this comment the whole day. Like the whole day, and that was just amazing when these people or like friends of mine from internet, who are also artists, just like comment on my art works and like say, oh my god, your art is so pretty, so cute. I just know that they really mean it, because why would we be like art friends then if we wouldn't like each other art styles? So um yeah, just So here's a small shout out to two of my artist friends from Instagram. Um, I'm just really happy that I met them, and I love that we like each other's art so much and that we support each other. So go follow them because they are literally so amazing. Question number 21. Finally, 21. What's a popular trend you just don't understand? Probably the one I really didn't understand, and I'm sorry to all of you guys who are like fans of that stuff. You wanted to drink something at 3 a.m. and then you're making like this bowl of like I don't know, jelly fruits water. I mean, okay, but why at 3 a.m.? Why exactly 3 a.m.? Like at 3 a.m. I'm sleeping. I won't get up just because I wanted to drink something. I will just fall asleep. No offense, but it is true. Like, I don't get it. Number 12. What's something people always get wrong about you? This is happening to me a lot. And so what I haven't told you in the beginning of the video is this is the thing. I was born in Ukraine and I am from Ukraine, but I live in Germany now. What people get wrong about me is that Ukraine and Russia are so near to each other that like I told once in my class, like, yeah, I'm from Ukraine, I speak Russian and Ukrainian, and yeah, that's all. And now people get like always this wrong. They think that I'm from Russia, but I'm from Ukraine, and I always have to correct them. And yeah, and but then they think like, why it's so weird. You can speak Russian and Ukrainian or Ukrainian, but that's not really weird because that's just two languages. And if to think about that, I can speak four languages: Ukrainian, Russian, German, and English. So, yeah, that's the thing people always get wrong about me. Now, I just want to pick one question real quick, just that I really want to answer. Okay, I have these two questions, right? And I will be answering them right now. Question 25. What kind of fan base do you hope to build on YouTube? How do you want your corner of the internet to feel? I would hope for these kind people who are maybe like I don't know, who are maybe not confident, but I could like motivate them and inspire them, and then they would become more confident. Or um, I would just hope for a fan base who are kind to each other, because we are a community then later, right? Because like yeah, and are kind to each other, um, and are maybe polite to me. So basically, not like these I don't know, who create um like fan fiction or like these super weird edits of me, because like I'm a teenager, okay? No need to do that. That's what I hope for, like for these kind of people. So if you're a kind person, then you are very welcome to my channel. And the last question number 38. Why did you decide to start a YouTube channel? A YouTube channel. I was watching the Cerniolo triplets and the another channel, Sam and Colby. These two channels are literally my favorite channels on YouTube, and I just saw how they do this whole stuff, and I thought, that's so amazing, that's so cool, and I wanted to like, I had Instagram, but then I understood that for example, for longer videos like this one, or for vlogs, or for challenges or tutorials, it's better to have a YouTube channel. So I decided, I have an Instagram account right now, why don't I have a YouTube channel as well? That's not so bad. So yeah, now I decided to start YouTube for that, to find my audience, and just to experiment, just to see how it works out, how I will like this or not. But to be honest, I was so nervous at the beginning of the video, but I am so happy right now. Wait a second, question 38. Okay, so I'm so happy right now how this video turned out. I am absolutely amazed by how different it went as I thought it would be. And don't get me wrong, it was pretty awesome and more amazing than I thought it will be. I hope you got to know me better. I hope you like my my goals and what I told you about, like myself, and hopefully you liked my channel so much that you maybe subscribe to my channel. I would be so thankful if you do that. Just I hope, I really hope to see you on my next video. I mean, yeah, if you would watch my next video or videos, it would be just amazing. I would be so thankful, and I am already really thankful and happy that you are here watching my video. Yeah, I'll see you next week. I'm so thankful for you watching and hopefully subscribing. Here is my Instagram if you would follow that as well. The caption, basically, you can also find my Instagram account. So yeah, see you next week. Bye.